Good morning and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In this video, it's going to be kind of weird because yesterday I filmed and I was like, oh, I want this video to be longer than 30 minutes because we got new internet yesterday and the guy assured me that the upload speed would be phenomenal, right? So I'm like, cool. Well, I'm going to make a video that's longer than 30 minutes. And it never occurred to me that I do that anyway when I'm actually working on pages or projects or whatever. So I'm just blabbing away in the video. And I thought to myself later, I said, I am not posting that video in its entirety with all the words because it's ridiculous. I probably should just for the comedic effect. But anyway, I'm not going to. I will fast forward it though. Sorry, that was probably really loud. I will fast forward it and set it to music because I was die cutting and just kind of messing around. And then I will try to remember like what I was talking about so that it's kind of in context when it's fast forwarded to the music. So quickly I will just go over kind of what I was talking about. So crazy. So I hope everybody's doing well. Good morning. It's been... Life is just crazy, I swear, and some days I'm really just struggling to connect the dots. Like, what is my name? I do know I was telling you a funny story, which I will tell you in this video, because it's kind of worth telling. And then, friend, here's my mail ledger note. It's still here. I have not looked for it. I didn't go up in the attic yesterday, but I will. Probably not today. I have to go to dermatology today in Erie and get my spots checked again. It's that time. I don't have anything that I feel like is going to need to be frozen, but that scarred a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it. If you're new to my channel, I had a little spot on my hand and I was like, man, I just don't like that spot. And it was a good thing that I paid attention to myself because they had to freeze it off. So I'm very freckly. So if you just be familiar with your body and your spots and trust yourself if something doesn't feel right, get it checked. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hopefully I don't make you sick doing this. The cat is literally at my feet right here with her ball. Do you see that? We've been playing ping pong ball this morning. And she's lost one already. I don't know where she's lost it. She is crazy. She was laying in wait for me this morning to come get up and come out and play. So it's kind of our morning routine. But anyway, so yeah, trust your body, know your spots, and if something doesn't feel right, definitely get it checked, like I said, because I had to have that frozen off. She said it was pre-cancerous, so at least we caught it in time, so that's good. Okay, so I don't know what she's going to do, so she may be making some noise behind me. So you guys know we had the yard sale, and we were cleaning up. You know, I was going through stuff to make piles, and I came across these paint swatches. And these are truly paint swatches that we had pulled to choose colors for this house. I do have a bin, which I can't get to or I'll cause an avalanche. When we were at Home Depot, they had like a bucket under the paint swatches. And this has been, I mean, this is pre-pandemic, so I don't know if buckets are still sitting there or not. But there was a bucket sitting there, and then a bunch of swatches were just thrown in it. And I was like, oh, I like got all excited. But for whatever reason, I was being super shy and wouldn't ask about it. So Mark was my hero, and he went and said, hey, what do you guys do with those? And the guy's like, we throw them away. So Mark's like, can I have him? And the guy, have them. And the guy was like, well, I guess if you want them. So I have a bunch of paint swatches, and I forget to use them because of where they are. They truly, they're hard to get to. So she has not moved, and her tail is still across my foot, you guys. So anyway, I have a bunch, and I forget to use them. So when I was cleaning out the sofa table downstairs, I only kept the swatches that we actually used for the house, that have the stickers, where I wrote the rooms that we painted them, whatever. So I have these, and I was just thinking, you know, they're pretty solid, you know, pretty thick. They're good cardstock, so what can I do with them? And as you can see, I've got kind of piles here. So I die cut, and this one I kept because, well, you can see I did it with this one. Okay, so now I have a little journaling card, and I've got I think it's called the negative space. I'm not sure if that's the right word or not, but anyway, so now I have a cute little journaling card that will be perfect for fall journal. I need to glue that better. And by the time I get some of these details glued, because the art glitter glue dries so quickly, it can sometimes dry before I have it glued. So just kind of be aware of that. I'll do it later. But anyway, I'll lean it against the glue bottle so that I know I need to glue it. So that's one thing I did with them. So these are just backed, and they're, I want to say 3x4 is what I measured yesterday. Yeah, they're 3x4, so perfect journaling card size. So these, I just backed them. This is packing paper. This is old ledger I had here. I rounded the corners and rounded the edges, and they're backed, so they're ready to be decorated. And I started kind of playing with a bird, and I thought, oh, I like him on the little one better. So these are something you can do with them, and then just embellish the front however you want. I took a decorative punch and punched these two. Okay, is that focusing? Hopefully that's focusing for you. So I don't know what I'll do with them yet, but that was part of the rambling, that you can decorative punch them. And then obviously you can die cut them. Okay, so I just got my Tim Holtz dies out and cut, you know, a few flowers out of the brighter colored ones right here. Okay, and then a few birds, but these are kind of delicate and they are white core, so you'll have to ink them. And like one of them, I don't know which one, the green one, these bent too bad, so I just trimmed them off. So now I have these little bits that I can use to decorate something, but they bend there. They're pretty fragile. And I've done them with book pages and stuff as well. And then my little bird dies. This is a little set of dies I got on Amazon. And you guys, I just love this set. I put one in my mother-in-law's birthday card. Just thought it was so cute, and she opened it. It was like a peekaboo spot. And this one, I took one of the Tim Holtz pieces, and I just had a wad of thread here, so I put that on there with the little bird. And now I think he's really cute to go in a pocket, or even go on the front of a card or something. And I'm obsessed with that ticket punch. I don't know what is going on with me and that ticket punch, I tell you. Okay, so that is one thing I talked about in the other video. You can use your punches as well, so a little tag shape, a circle, you know. I did butterflies, so this is the 2-piece Sizzix die set. So they layer, okay? So lots of things you can do with them. Really, it's your imagination is your only limitation, obviously. So yeah, get your stuff out and play. And you can do this with just regular cardstock too, but I had these and I thought, well, you know, I'm going to use them. So that is one thing that I talked about in the video, probably ad nauseum. I haven't listened to it back, but I'm just laughing because I'm like, never occurred to me just to film a video, and do like I normally do. But it is what it is. Okay, so that's one thing I talked about. Another thing I talked about was I got some Arteza markers, and I think I'm actually going to do maybe a video because I have more stuff coming. It was kind of a splurge. I did this one, and this is the first time I've done this, and I did it with Dilutions paint markers, and they really frustrated me. They were dripping and leaking. They weren't feeding the ink properly, or the paint properly. Anyway, they really annoyed me, so I splurged and bought myself some Arteza markers, and I swatched them, and I'm working on this. And the reason I don't necessarily like this, so please don't judge this, and it's not done. But my granddaughter's birthday's coming up, and I want to make her a very artsy birthday card. So, okay, what was the other thing? Oh, I guess that was it. But, no, it's not it. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to tell you a story, and then I will let you go. I don't know how long this video will be. It's just going to have to come naturally to be over 30 minutes, I guess, because, oh, my goodness, you guys. Okay, so, I'll save the story for next time. I'll just make myself a note and save the story to tell you about the adventures of going to Cleveland on Thursday. Oi, oi, oi. Because you're not going to believe it. So make myself a note. So I'll share with you guys the adventures of Cleveland on Thursday. I had to take Mark's stepmom to an appointment. And, yeah, it was nuts. So, okay, so that's it for today. Like I said, I'll set the rest of this to music so you can kind of see the process of me die cutting and everything. And just kind of how I came to this. But again, I'm not going to have the words in it. Just hot mess Jody. I just need hot mess on my forehead today. So we're going to dermatology, then we're going to go ride our bikes at Presque Isle and just stay away from the house for a little bit today and have some adventure. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.